Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me for another video. This is a monthly reading for all of my Leo signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. I realize that this video is getting to you guys so late. In all transparency, I've been having a really challenging time trying to manage my schedule properly so that I could be more consistent with these videos, and I'm so sorry that you were one of the signs that was neglected this month. That being said, I've already laid out your cards here, and just like all of the other signs, I got their March readings already. The top row is going to be your recent past, the middle row is going to be your present, and the bottom row is your near future. So did I say near past? I meant recent past. I don't remember what I said. Anyway, let's get to it. You guys have the Ace of Swords upright. You have the Two of Pentacles upright. You have Death in reverse. And you also have the Four of Swords upright for your recent past. What I'm getting here is some of you were very much going to your head about a decision that you had to make between two separate things. Now, if this is a love situation, some of you were weighing out your pros and cons, using your logic to create these pro and con lists about maybe why you should stay in your relationship or why you should go, really trying to measure out a decision that you've had to make regarding a love connection. For some of you, this is using your head over your heart to make this choice. For some of you, this could have been two separate people that you were trying to decide between. Or like what I just said, for some of you, this could have been to stay with the person that you're currently seeing or to leave the person. For others of you, this could even mean weighing out your options in terms of multiple suitors. Are you picking between more than one person? Are you trying to decide maybe whether or not you should take your current situation to the next level? For some of you, this is, okay, we've been dating for a while. Should I just continue dating this person, or should I bring up possibly taking it to the next stage, making it an exclusive official relationship? For those of you who don't resonate with this on a love level, if this is a job, this is trying to decide between two potential job opportunities. Do I stay in my current everyday position, or do I pursue my passion project, which I've kind of put to the back burner for quite some time now? What should I do? If I take this risk, what exactly are the things I need to be prepared for before I just jump head on into this opportunity? It's weighing out your pros and your cons, whether in love or in business. You guys procrastinated making a decision. For some of you, never made a decision. If this is a love relationship, you ended up just choosing to take some space and take a step back in order to reevaluate and reassess. But I really get the sense here that some of you avoided making this major decision, whether in love or in business. If you're listening right now and this resonates with you, there's a good possibility you're still in that relationship that you have been trying to decide what to do with. If this is finances, maybe you're still at that job that you were thinking about leaving but never did. This could also be that business opportunity that you kind of just placed on the back burner because you weren't ready to bite the bullet and just choose already. For you, Leos, choice is really the big thing right now. And you're really trying to rely on the logical thing to do so as not to get swept up in the fiery emotions that sometimes will sway you in a particular direction. I wonder why that's so, Leos. A balance needs to be had here between your head and your heart. And I think maybe for some of you, whether in job or in relationship, maybe some of you have gone through some situations where when you relied too heavily on your passions, on your heart's desire. It hasn't panned out for you as best as maybe you thought it would. And so to prevent that from happening again to you, you've decided to go into your mind instead and really try to figure out if your logic will give you better results. But see, since you chose what you chose back when, right now, you're probably noticing some after effects from this lack of decision making from your past. You also have the world in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and you have the wheel in reverse as well for your present. So it's this whole idea that something that was supposed to transform and come full circle could be a karmic situation. Lessons weren't learned that were needed to be learned in order for you to be able to transform this and have a new start to a new cycle. But you're unable to manifest these new things, these new beginnings in your life, Leo signs, because of something that you chose not to do back when. Now, this was recent past. It could have been as easily as like last month. For some, maybe it was a longer time ago. But it's like a ripple domino effect. Because of a lack of choice back then, it's kind of meeting you now in your current moment where you're having a hard time seeing how you can move forward from this. But you're still unhappy. You're going into like self-preservation mode here. If you're still in that relationship, some of you could be dealing with an Aries in this partnership. This could be a business partnership with an Aries. This could be a love relationship with an Aries or another fire sign. But it's, again, the idea that something that was stopped and not chosen from back when is influencing your present moment with this Aries sign that you seem to be in a connection with, whether in job or in love. You're unable to see past your current state, your current predicament. For some of you, this may be you who is exhibiting emperor qualities. This could be you feeling calm, cool, collected. You know, you have your ish together. You're just kind of sitting back and waiting for things to sort of unfold. But this is someone who comes across as a little bit more cold, a little bit more detached. And to be honest, I feel like this is a facade that you're putting on. A facade that you're putting on because you're still trying to decide what to do. In your near future, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini with the Lover's card. This is a soul connection, a soul tie. Could be a lover of yours. Could be someone you're in partnership with. Again, if this is the workplace situation, this is someone you're connected to on a deep level or that you see frequently. You do a lot of work with. You spend a lot of time connecting with. For others of you, if it's not an individual, it's just an overall energy of feeling like you have a lot of choices. For some, too many choices, too many people to choose from for love. I really get the sense that some of you may already be in a partnership, but you chose to stay even though your heart was telling you maybe it was time to go. And now that you're still in this connection with this person, you're starting to notice that there may be other options presenting themselves to you. And I think even though there's no real communication with these other options on a deeper level, you are craving something more passionate than the connection you're currently in, which again, if we rewind back to the beginning of this reading, this is all a culmination of a lack of decision making from your side from a while back ago. Something you avoided making a choice on is going to come back. And I think you'll be tempted. You'll be tempted to look at other options, exercise other options. You'll be tempted to revisit that which you avoided, something from the past. And I think if you are in a current partnership, you're avoiding having a conversation with your partner about your need for passion, your need for like an intense love connection, which just really isn't there for you anymore. I'm really feeling like a lot of you, this has become a very intellectual relationship, and that's great. It stimulates your mind, but you're missing something. You're needing something more. If this is a Gemini that you're dealing with, it makes a little bit of sense. The fact that your relationship has kind of gone towards the intellectual side, but you cannot neglect your needs, Leo. And I think you want to balance. You want to have those conversations, which you're not having. I think you're avoiding a very important conversation with the person you're currently in partnership with. For those of you who resonate with this on a work level, this is having so many different partnership opportunities, future endeavors, future business opportunities, and you just have to pick now. However, I do get the sense here that you may still be in a partnership, a workplace situation that isn't fulfilling for you on a passionate level, but you haven't made up your mind yet, and you haven't communicated to your boss or to the people that you may be potentially working with that you're ready to move to that next stage of your life. So a conversation still needs to be had, Leo. As much as you have been thinking a lot about everything going on, you still haven't made any choices. You haven't made any choices in love. You haven't made any solid choices in work. You're just confused at the moment. And for some, I really feel like you're just afraid to make a choice. And I'm not quite sure why, Leos. I'm not quite sure why, but I don't know you all to be this way. And yet I think you've gone through a lot. And because of what you've gone through, you're now second guessing what you think you know. Your ability to choose what might make you happy. I think you've been disappointed a lot in the past. I think you've trusted some people that ended up hurting you, whether in business or in love, and now you're kind of hesitant to just make a final decision. But you need to, because you're no longer happy. You're no longer happy, and there's no growth. Your energy is stagnant right now. There's no growth in your situation because you're not even opening yourself up completely. I find it really interesting that you have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and you also have the 7 of Wands in reverse too. What are you protecting yourself from by not talking about it? There's a lot of internalization happening right now, Leo signs. And on the outside, you seem like you do have your shit together. I'm not going to deny that, absolutely. But look at the difference between the Page of Wands and the Emperor. You have someone that's living their best life, truly and genuinely, and someone who just appears to be content, satisfied, and happy. Leo signs, I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for taking some time and to stop by this channel and watch this video. I really encourage you to sit down, maybe journal, write out, not a pro and con list. You've already done the whole pro and con list thing. You don't need to do any comparisons anymore. I would throw that list out the window, to be honest with you. My advice to you would be to get back to who you truly are, and to be honest with yourself about what you're looking for, whether in love or at work, and validate your feelings. It's okay to want what you want. You don't need to avoid these hard conversations. In fact, they don't even need to be hard conversations. You could just simply share what's in your space and live life in an authentic way, because that's when you will receive your blessings back that are meant for you. So I really encourage you to do some soul searching for the remainder of March. Validate those feelings and go for what you actually want in love and at work. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much again for stopping by. If you haven't already, click the like button. Please make sure you do that. Subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because clearly I am so inconsistent with my uploads. That's the only way you'll know when a new video will drop. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.